All right. We have a gentleman in the house that has been up to an amazing vision. I'm going to put him on stage right from the get-go. You guys know I don't do this very often, but Nick Adkins has been running an organization called Pink Socks. He's got a new book out about it. They've been able to give these socks to over 300,000 people worldwide, and they are spreading love and connection. Nick, welcome in to Vision Pros Life. How are you
Yeah.
today?
Hello, it's good to see you. Thank you for having me on today.
Absolutely. This may be totally off topic. Did you ever spend any time in Salt Lake City area?
I've been to Salt Lake City several times, but I've never lived in Salt Lake City.
Okay, I came across some cool sock initiative about 10 years ago. And so as soon as I saw what you were up to, I was like, huh, you kind of reminded me of the guy, but I met him, it was so fast in passing. Tell me about your vision though. What is Pink Socks all about? And how does it work?
Well, the guy you met, was he wearing a kilt and pink socks?
Not a kilt, but he was
Okay.
definitely wearing some cool socks.
Yeah, we've got a lot of pink socks friends in Salt Lake City. Um, so what was the question?
Well, yeah, no, tell me about your vision for Pink Socks. What are you doing with it? And what's the movement all about?
Yeah, so this is our 11th year. We're based in Portland, Oregon. We're a 501c3 nonprofit whose mission is about spreading love and kindness around the world. And as you said, over 300,000 pairs of these pink socks have been gifted. And, I don't know if we're on video for the audience,
Yeah.
but
Oh, yeah.
there
Let's do it.
actually are pink socks. I know you believe this message that the world is full of good. When you believe it, you see
You
it,
know it.
right? So keep doing that. Um,
Absolutely.
the design elements on the pink socks have puzzle pieces and mustaches. The OG pink socks that we first started giving away back in 2015 only had the mustache, and we added the puzzle piece to represent the power of connection. We added that, I guess, in 2017 when I did a TED Talk in San Francisco. And yeah, so these pink socks have been creating smiles and connections all around the world for the last 11 years. And the instructions are on the back of the label. Now, basically, just kind of tell you what that says. It says every time you wear your pink socks, you're going to connect with someone new. That basically, had you not been wearing your pink socks that day, the two of you would have missed each other in the universe. So when someone compliments and says, "Hey, I like your socks," or "Those are cool, those are fun, that's funky," that's the universe tapping us on the shoulder saying, "Okay, stop what you're doing, get off your phone, take your earbuds out and say, hey, I'm Nick. It's good to see you. What's your name?" It's that simple, right?
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. That's
I know you
amazing.
totally got this. You can do this. I'm going to send you some pink socks.
Down in Ecuador. Do you send to Ecuador?
We ship everywhere, all around the world.
Oh,
Um,
that's awesome.
yeah. So it's always easier to ship inside the States and then have somebody bring them down to
For
you.
sure.
It's just way cheaper. But
Definitely.
we can send them direct if that works best for
Oh
you.
man. I love the message. And I love how simple it is. I mean, the best things in life are typically simple and hard.
Yeah.
I will say that. It doesn't make it easy just because it's simple, my friends. But it depends on the recipient. Right. I've been just on Father's Day yesterday. I tried to give a Father's Day gift to somebody, and it was not a very pleasant experience. But
Oh
it
man.
happens,
Yeah.
just some random person on the street. So I get it. Again, you never know what's going to take place. But sure enough, I walked 2 blocks further and saw a man digging out of a trash can and trying to find something for probably plastic so that he could recycle it and make a little bit of money on it. But I was
Yeah.
able to give him the gift bag. And so it just wasn't designed for the person who was right there on my path. We're going to come back. We're going to take a little break.
Yeah.
Nick, I want you to think through.
I'm gonna tell
If
you a
there's
little bit about more gifting, the way it works for
yes, cool
reals
that,
on the pink sock side.
and what advice you'd have for other visionaries. We'll be right back, my friends. All right, welcome in to Vision Pros Live with Jackson Callum. I'm your show host. We will be doing interviews for visionary entrepreneurs and guest leaders who are building fantastic visions out there. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Vision Pros Live. I'm your show host, Jackson Callum, founder and CEO of First Class Business. And I'm excited to have Nick Adkins on the show today. We're talking about pink socks. Really, we're talking about how simple it is to go about doing good and connect with people. And I just love that. I love when visions are not just simple, but Nick's been doing this for quite some time, and he's not pretentious about it. He's just matter of fact. He's done his TED Talk in San Francisco, and there's just something amazing about people who come on this show that just bring an essence of grace and authenticity what they do. So before I bring Nick back on real fast, my friends, I always like to try to pay the value forward for each of you, as well as for organizations that are out there. AI Mavericks, Austin Armstrong and Scott Simpson run this program. They're like super advanced with AI, and they do a lot of things related to agents and staying on cutting edge. It's kind of like my paid for subscription newspaper. No, they don't pay me for their sponsorship. I actually pay them right now. And I really enjoy what they're up to. And so those are two leaders that are getting after it at the advanced levels. Meanwhile, you guys know we've got the AI marketplace ourselves. It's ai.firstclassbusiness.io. If you want the secret page, just put /depth, DEPTH. We're all about the authentic intelligence, and how do you leverage authentic intelligence in order to properly train AI so that it doesn't do, they call it hallucinations. I just see it lies all the time and make stuff up. But you need to be productive. You need to be profitable if you're building your businesses along with your visions. In order to do that, we have to get to a deeper level of how we guide AI to help us. So come and join us on that. We have a free grant application as well for those of you who need that. And then there's the Water Project, my friends. I'm not going to rock this microphone without doing more good. There are 8 billion people in this world who need all the help. So whether it's through Pinksocks or it's through the Water Project, I'm a big fan of just trying to spread the love and trying to help more people out. When I saw the Water Project, it didn't mean anything to me. I just didn't get it. I've never been thirsty in my life. I had to actually dive into the site. And once I did, and I picked a little community I wanted to help, I thought it was so cool that they allow you to see the project get finished that you contribute to. I love the transparency of this organization. I'm not related to it, but I do highly recommend at least sharing it with a friend, even if you're in a financial position to where you can't do something to help out the Water Project directly. You never know what can happen if you just sit down and looked at it with some friends over lunch. You may be the catalyst for one of them donating and helping tens of thousands of people get water for generations. So back to helping every single one of you with your visions. Again, Nick Adkins, thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, Jackson, thank you. Hey, listen, I enjoyed seeing you in the break with a different hairstyle. And so congratulations on that hair growth. Way to go.
Yes. And you and your beard growth, how many years has that taken?
You know, my hair all went this way, you know, and this went away. So I always say some go gray and some just let go. So these up here let go and these went gray. So
there it is. How long have you been growing that out?
About 61 years.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure, Gandalf.
You know, I had a small beard for a long time. And then I guess in 2018, I took a trip to Nepal and India, and I was gone for 5 weeks, and I really kind of let my beard grow. And I decided when I came back from that trip, you know, dude, just let it grow. And
it's yours now.
So now I let it grow in about twice a year, which, you know, the guy trims about an inch or two off twice a year, just so, because it gets so long you can't read the t-shirts anymore, you know. So it's kind of have to keep it above to love more.
Absolutely. That's awesome.
Awesome. Listen, I wanted to circle back on something that's very important for, you know, Pinksocks Life is built on this ethos of gifting, right? And you said you had a difficult time yesterday trying to give somebody something. And, you know, when we think traditionally, when we think of the act of gifting, it routinely revolves some quid pro quo, some, oh, you gave me something, then I feel compelled, you know, this knee-jerk reaction that I have to give you something back. Well, true gifting is you accepting the other person's gift. When someone gifts you something, like they say, I want to give you a pair of pink socks, or I'd like to give you this bracelet or a hug, or, you know, a PBR, whatever your gift is. Your gift back to that person is simply accepting their gift, saying yes to the gift, because it really sucks, you know, at a heart level, when you try to give somebody something and they, oh, I don't want that.
Yes,
like, oh, I'm just trying to give you something. So the true gift is just accepting the other person's gift. And so what we found through our 11 years of gifting pink socks is, and much like, you know, back to the label on the back, the instructions, the person that you're going to gift your pink socks to. And when I send you pink socks, I'm going to send you a dozen, right? Because I want you to wear your pink socks, and then I want you to gift them along the way. And the person that you're going to gift pink socks to is that person that says, sitting next to you on the bus or standing in line next to you at the post office, goes, hey, I like those socks, are cool. Boom. Hey, I'm Jackson. What's your name? Oh, I'm Susan. Susan, wait a minute. I got something in my bag here for you. And you pull and you go, these are for you. And you're like, and they'll, what? That's the person. So they'll be attracted to your pink socks. Cool. And so they're ready to get socks. And then when you reach in and you tell them, you know, I know you believe this message, and they'll go, oh, it is. And they're like, and there'll probably be some hugs. Reach in the bag and said, hey, Susan, not only do I have a pair for you to wear, but put this pair in your bag. And the very first person that says to you, hey, I like your socks, you do what we just did. Deal? And keep it going. And that's really how we've done it, Jackson, is that's just so cool. One pair of pink socks at a time, one smile at a time, one connection at a time. And, you know, those moments happen throughout every day. Like I said, in line at the post office or the grocery store, or on the bus, or on, you know, waiting for the train, on and on and on. We each have these opportunities to make an intentional choice to connect. Put the phone down, take these out, and connect and be ready, right? And so in a world of, you know, ChatGPT and AI and, you know, we're drowning in connectivity.
Yes.
But what we're lacking in is true, authentic connection. And you and I are doing that right now, even though we're using a computer platform to give us the connectivity. What you and I are really doing right now is connecting. And as humans, all of us crave connection. It's hardwired in our DNA. It's back here in our brainstem that we crave connection with other humans. And really, Jackson, the gift that we each give ourselves is the self-permission and the space to say, yes, I'm available to connect with somebody right now. Simple as just walking down the street and saying hello as you pass. You know, have a good day. Just, you know, and the more we practice that, the easier it is. Yeah.
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 Absolutely. My friends, it is easier. And there's, I don't want to call them tactics. I want to be careful. But there's a really great book out there called Boundaries, and Boundaries in Marriage. And there's a series of those books, and healthy boundaries are something that I didn't really understand or have a concept of growing up. When I learned about it, it became a helpful realization, like, okay, I have a little bit more control over what types of relationships I engage with. And then it dawned on me, for the business world, just like Nick is talking about, we've got this, like, we want to connect, and we're using so many platforms, and we may have like a desperate need for why we connect, or because our boss told us that we're supposed to connect. And these tactics start to come out. My hope is that y'all will realize that, you know, if I tell somebody I love them, it's technically a tactic. I didn't come out as a baby learning how to do that. I had to learn that over time. When I told somebody you're welcome or thank you, same thing. But to lean into those tactics genuinely at the right time, I want to reveal something for all of you visionaries that can be super helpful, that I've never seen taught anywhere. And it is the 3 components necessary at the top of what's called the marketing funnel. And the marketing funnel says we need to create awareness and consideration and intent with people. Well, they never tell you how. My friends, if we can intrigue people, attract people, and inspire people, then we are safe to extend invitations. And those 3 steps are often they're not even taught in the business world, but Nick's actually following that. That's the exact formula he's talking about, with this really cool idea about who do you recognize, you give the socks to? The person who was intrigued, attracted, and inspired enough to say, hey, I like your socks. Right? Boom. That's the instant trigger. I love that you taught that, Nick, because it's something I'm trying to help more and more entrepreneurs realize is if we put the over obsessive invitations and offers, premature offers away. Yes, let's get this in the book. Yes, cool. Awesome.
Different wording than you're using, but the very same net message.
Same thing, right? Emotional intelligence associated with this, guys. You guys all have it now. So whatever it is, make sure that as you're offering invitations to people, if you can first look at, is this person intrigued, attracted, and inspired by me? If they are, you're probably going to build a very phenomenal relationship. So Nick, I'm going to let you wrap up. You got one piece of advice for visionaries, and this is the last chance you have to give advice to a visionary builder, a visionary leader. What would it be?
Love more, fear less.
Mm.
Yeah, lean into love. Give yourself the permission, the space to lean into that, and know that everyone around you is wanting the same thing. So show up first. You'll
Love it.
attract everybody that's just like you. And you know what, Jackson? I'll tell you, I've been all around the world, and I know you have too. What we find when we get ourselves away from teams, right? And we're one-on-one, and we let go of, political ideologies and geopolitical boundaries, what we find is that we're all so much more similar, so much more the same than we are different. Yeah. So love more, fear less. And that love really, Jackson, starts with yourself. We have to love ourselves. And once we've got that, then we can go out into the world and attract these people who are looking for themselves in each other. And here we are. Yeah. The world is full of good, Jackson. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Nick.
Yeah.
My friends, it may seem too simple. It may seem too easy. It may feel that way. But I was 30 to 32 years old when I finally realized that love is a verb. I didn't get it. I didn't understand. I mean, I understood the value of love and I wanted it, but I didn't really know how to take the action associated. So you may get it, but you may be surrounded by people like me who don't, and who didn't quite fully see it. And so we don't want to take this knowledge for granted. We want to use it. Out of more than 2,500 guests that we've had on this show, the only other person besides myself to bring up that love is that answer is actually Nick. You're the first person I've heard say that. And so I'm
Jackson,
glad you brought it back up. Thank you. Go ahead.
The message of the book is a message that we all know. We came into the world with this. Somewhere along the way, we may have forgotten it. It may have gotten taught out of us, but our heart knows the way forward. It knows the path. It always has, and it's love. And maybe somebody listening to us right now needs that reminder, of what your heart already knows. Give yourself the gift of reading this book, letting this book speak to your heart. I know it will. And all proceeds from the sale of the book go to the nonprofit to support our mission. So we're grateful for you, and we're grateful for how each of you show up in the world with love and kindness. So keep doing that.
Awesome, Vision Pros. Go spread the love. We'll see you guys later. And if you want to be on the show, you don't have to be the expert on love and pink socks, by the way. You can also be brand new at what you're doing. Right. And we will see you here on Vision Pros Live. Come and join us.
Thank you for being here today. I'm really happy that you tuned in to Vision Pros Live. I'm looking forward to seeing your reactions as these episodes continue to move forward. This is going to get more and more fun. We'll have more and more engagement as well. We'll invite people to participate in the show. And thank you for giving us your time and attention. Have an excellent time building out your vision and becoming a Vision Pro yourself.